friends, it's Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. This is a completely different kind of video than I've probably ever done before. I'm not going to stamp, I'm telling you that right now. But what I want to do is go through the brand new 2019 Stampin' Up! Occasions catalog and point out to you some of my absolute favorite products. I have a ton of samples to share with you. You should see my table here. There is like piles everywhere of different samples and different products that I want to show you. But I think sometimes, you know, when you get this in the mail or you look at it online, there's a lot of things that get missed. So I thought it would just be fun to do a video and kind of flip through the pages and share some fun things with you. So what I'm going to do here in a second is flip the camera down so you can see the catalog and show you all kinds of goodies. Now before I move on, if you don't have this catalog and if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator to get one from, let me know. I would love to send it to you. I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and help you with all your stamping and scrapbooking and card making needs. So make sure to let me know so that I can get that catalog out to you. So with that, let's flip the camera down and dig into our catalog. Well, as always, Stampin' Up! Totally outdid themselves with this brand new catalog. So what I'm going to do is just kind of flip through it and point out some highlights to you and then show you, like I said, I have tons of samples sitting here. And you know, there's some things I'm going to try to point out that you might miss because it's kind of different for what they've been doing. And it starts right here on page 1. This stamp set, All That You Are, if you read the kind of fine print here, it says it coordinates with the Frosted Bouquet framelits. Now these are some framelits that you're going to, it says on page 55, but you flip back here and it's like, what the heck, where's page 55? Well, these are some products from the holiday catalog that have carried over. So here's the frosted framelit. So you may already have this bundle and now you can pick up another completely different style of stamp set to go along with it. This is not everything though that was carried over. So if you'd like to see all the products that are still available, just go to the Stampin' Up! Website Carryover and you're going to see that because there's quite a few things we can still get from that holiday catalog. So that's just that one. And then as we flip through here, some of these products I have to show you, some I don't. But you'll notice a lot of the products in this catalog are put together in what we call suites. So this is the All My Love suite. And when they do this, there's usually a bundle, and you'll see that here because when you purchase a bundle, you get 10% off the products. There's quite often paper and designer series paper, ribbon embellishments, all kinds of things that all work together. But I always like to caution people, don't get hung up that you can only buy like all of this stuff and use it together. Quite often, I love the designer series paper. I may not like the stamp set, or I like it, but I like to use them separately. For instance, with this one, this paper is absolutely gorgeous. I've made quite a few cards with it. Here's just an example of one of them. But with this, I did not use the stamp set that they're featuring here in the suite. Quite often I'll just kind of take the papers and use them on their own because they're gorgeous on their own. So suites are great. They tell you everything that goes together, but don't get too hung up on it's the only way to use these products. So as we flip through here, there's quite a few bundles. You'll always see the bundles like this with the 10% off sign. Floral Romance. This paper has probably been one of the most talked about papers that's of the new designer series papers, and it comes in a package where you get 2 of the typical double-sided papers. I love the wood grain on this one. So you get those 2, but then you also get printed vellums, and I am not sure, let's see, find something white here. I wonder if you can see this. There you go. Look at how absolutely stunningly gorgeous that is. It's a printed vellum, the same with this one. Isn't that beautiful? So this one, it only has 4 different types of papers in this package. So you get these and you get those. So I wanted to point that out because they're so gorgeous. Now, Beauty Abounds. I swear this page does not do this bundle justice whatsoever. It is a bundle where you can save 10% by getting the framelits and the stamp set together. I have them here, and to me, it's almost 2 completely separate products. You may love the framelits and this doesn't do so much for you, or vice versa, and I think they work beautifully on their own. But they also combine very nice. You know, usually I tell you the bundle's the way to go, but this, you know, if you don't like one part or the other, it's beautiful on its own. Look at how big, compared to the size of my hands, these framelits are. They are awesome. Actually, these are called thinlits. Framelits, thinlits, all the same thing in my book. And then we got a bunch of other dies that come with it. And here's our stamp set. Let me show you some of the things I made. I'm gonna start out, let's see, with these cards. Look at how big that is. This is the size of that die. And you see the two colors here? It's actually a 2-part die. It counts out all the butterflies in one, and they layer on top of each other. So you can see I did Pacific Point down on the bottom there and the Balmy Blue on the top. But look at how pretty that is. It really is a super simple card. I used pieces from the stamp set on the inside, but I was having so much fun just playing with different color combinations to layer these butterflies on there. These, I don't know, I can't say enough. I think they are amazingly fun. Now, if you want to, you can cut them apart. With this card, I, ran it through the Big Shot there, and I just cut out this big one. I just snipped the other ones off of it so that I could have just one butterfly. And then here, I just took 3 of the smaller ones. And again, I just snipped them apart, and I was able to put those on there. So there's, more focusing on the dies. Now these 2 cards I actually stamped just using the stamps in that stamp set. So I didn't even use the dies with them. And that's where I say they really do kind of stand nicely alone, but they work together really well also to complete your whole card. So that is definitely a favorite of mine. Let's see here. We'll flip. Again, a sweet, I'm not going to stop and talk about each thing here because we could be here forever, but another favorite of mine, piece of cake. Again, it's a bundle. It comes with a coordinating punch. I don't know if you're getting a glare there. I hope not. But I like this punch because it punches out both the base of the cake and the cake itself. So I've been playing a bunch with it. It's mainly a birthday card, but it's great for weddings. There's so many different things you can do with it. Here I didn't use the punch, I just stamped it. But what I also really like is it's perfect for those super quick and easy cards. Don't need a lot of supplies, just grab, I like to call it a SIP, stamps, ink, and paper. We've got note cards here, a couple of different inks, and look at the cute, super cute cards this makes. I'm super happy, having fun, have used that set a lot. Then there's the card kits. If you know me at all, I am a lover of card kits, whether they're ones I do or the ones Stampin' Up! Does. They've really, really made some awesome kits. Now, I have both of these. I will admit, I have not opened them yet, so I can't even show you them other than them in the packaging. Now, there is video. Stampin' Up! Has put out a video on both of these. So I'll share that with you as well so that you can see the cards up close and personal until I get around to making them. This one comes with an awesome box to put your cards in. And I actually have seen pictures of the cards up close and personal, and they were fabulous. Now, this kit right here, the Made to Bloom, is what's called an all-inclusive kit. That means it comes with stamps. I think, we can see our stamp set right there. It comes with an ink pad, a block, everything you need other than adhesive. This is perfect for on the go. Take it with you to do some projects, or for newer stampers. If you don't have a lot of supplies, it's a great way to start. They're thank you, birthday, and congratulation cards, all the basics that we seem to need all the time. Now with this one, is a little bit different. You do have to buy your stamp set separately, or you could use a greeting set that you already have. But otherwise, everything's in there. So those are the 2 brand new card kits. We'll flip, again, coordinating products with what we already have. This stamp set, Vibrant Vases, coordinates with the Vases punch. Forgot the exact name of it. There's a punch in the annual catalog, because we had a stamp set in the annual catalog that punched out all these vases for you. And you can kind of see the difference in the color here, where these are punched out. Those are the images that our punch will punch out. Happiness Blooms, you're going to see a lot more from me with not only the stamp set, but this paper. I have it all. I just haven't had a chance to play with it much. Let's see. My new favorite, I say that all the time. I'm sorry. I guess it's the favorite of the day. We'll start calling it Flowering Desert. This actually was a stamp set that probably excited me more than almost any other one in this catalog when I first saw it. Probably for 2 reasons. I have a daughter down in Sierra Vista, Arizona, which is near Tucson, where you find all these big cactuses, and I love them. I love nothing more than to go to the national park there and see all of these cactuses. So that's kind of close to my heart. But this is super trendy right now. Even up here in Michigan, if you go into Hobby Lobby, it is filled with cactus decor and wall decor and potted plants and cactus, whatever you call it, are super popular right now. And the set was just a ton of fun to play with, just quick and easy. So loving that stamp set. For only $16, you're going to use the heck out of that one. Okay, hidden gem. Now over here, I like this Amazing Life stamp set. I've made a couple cards with it. Actually, I don't have them down here with me. I've done a bunch of birthday cards as well, but it is bundled, and I'm not real sure why it's bundled because they don't necessarily have to go together, but it's bundled so you can get 10% off both if you do it as a bundle. But these are the rectangle stitched framelits. You know, that stitch look is so popular and so hot right now. We've got stitched circles and squares. Now we have stitched rectangles that will fit your card sizes. All of these are designed, let's see if we can, honestly, I have not used them yet because I just got them, but they are made, when you punch out or cut out rectangles with this, you're going to get that stitched look, but they're sized right to fit layers on your cards. And you can cut, you know, several of them to layer perfectly. This, I know I'm going to use this a ton. I look forward to sharing lots of ideas later on with this, but I just wanted to point that out on our tour that is going to be a hot item. Don't miss that in the catalog. Then we've just got some kind of general stamp sets. Gingham Gala Suite, another super popular one. I think of orders I've gotten already out of this new catalog. This is probably the most ordered products or suites. The Gingham, again, very trendy, very hot, very springy. You get all 5 colors in the pack of the Designer Series paper. It's 6x6s. Flip it over, you've got the small. This is what I use on those butterfly cards I showed you earlier. Now, I'm not really going to go into Sale-a-bration because I think I'm going to do a whole separate video on Sale-a-bration products, but I wanted to point this out. This is one of the free items you can get with Sale-a-bration, and it is beautiful ribbon that coordinates with the gingham paper. So it's in all the same colors. So I had to kind of pop that in here. Now, let me dig through my desk here. I have a ton of samples to show you with this. I've probably made more cards with this bundle or whatever than anything else. So I started out just playing with super simple cards. Again, these are the note cards. I love the note cards. I use these a lot. Stamped on the envelope as well, stamped the inside. And then I started, oh, there's another one. Then I started playing with the gingham paper that goes with it and that ribbon. Super easy to work with a stamp set. The coordinating punch will punch out both the big butterflies and the little butterflies. Here's these little or what they call them, adhesive back sequins. There's flower shapes and sequin shapes, but they have like little glue dots on the back of them, so it's super simple to just pop them off and add them to the card for that extra little touch. Oh my God, oh, there, and another one just on a note card. So very fun bundle. I'm getting a ton of use out of it. I know you will. Again, buy it together, get 10% off of it. It's only $35 for the stamp set and the punch. Let's see. Another bundle here humming along. I think I have samples with this one as well. Like I said, my desk is a total mess if you saw it here. But here are some cards that I've made with that. This does have coordinating framelits, so you can get that 10% off on the bundle price. If you don't mind fussy cutting, this would probably be one time I'd say, I don't know if they're necessarily, I don't want to say worth it because they're definitely worth it, but these are easy images, I guess, to cut out. So if you don't want to do the framelits on that one, you could really do some amazing projects with just the stamps because they're gorgeous images. But I do like this label. Okay, this is a label that's in part of that framelit set. So isn't that pretty? So that is those. Fun beach set. Needle and thread, again, something very trendy. This paper is beautiful. Stampin' Up! Actually had someone do the needlework, and then they photographed it and color corrected it all to match our Stampin' Up! Colors. So it's really fun. Just some other stamp sets. If you like masculine, great whole suite here for masculine cards. I haven't picked up this one yet, so I don't have any of these pieces to show you. But again, we've got the coordinating framelits, but I've been seeing some really fun ideas online with that. Kind of covering everything here from horses to fish. There's a new background stamp there. Those of you that like those, the crackle paint. This will coordinate with a framelit set that we already have, the support ribbon framelit, so you can cut this out, some nice artwork on that. This one's on my wish list. This is probably the next set I'm going to get. Love these doily images, and I love the greetings in here, so I think this is going to be really fun and easy, again, with those doilies. Some great words. I've used that a little bit. And then another unique thing, I guess I'd call it, Tea Together. And again, I don't have this one yet, but this is a stamp set. And then there are coordinating framelits in the sale-a-bration brochure. Now this is a $100 level, so if you spend $100, you can pick these framelits as your free item, but then they coordinate with this stamp set. Now the stamp set would be pretty to do on your own as well, or you could fussy cut them. But if you like that coordinating, that would be something to look at. Kind of fun. We had something like this years ago, so that was kind of fun to see that come back. We've got some baby stuff. And then we're getting back to the joining. Stamp It Up. Now remember, it does say $99 here, and you get $125. Don't forget, during sale-a-bration, if you join, you don't pick out $125. You pick out $175 worth of products for just $99. So it's a fantastic deal. Don't let that slip through your fingers. If your wish list is more than $99, honestly, you're kind of silly to not just buy the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit, because you get $76 of free product. Actually, it's even more than that, because they give you a free paper pumpkin to go along with it. A couple new hostess sets, and then what I already talked about, some of our carryover items. So, I know that was a lot of talking, not my normal video that I do, but I just wanted to share a tour of the Occasions catalog with you, and so that you can see some of the hidden gems in there, and kind of decide some of the products that you like. So if you have any questions, make sure to ask. I'm here to help you with all your stamping needs. Wow, that was a lot. That's more talking than I normally do on a video, and I know I didn't do any stamping, but I hope you enjoyed this tour of the catalog so that you can maybe see some products that you might have missed on your own, or if you don't have a copy of the catalog and you'd like a copy, I would be happy to send you a free copy. Just let me know. Leave me a comment or email me so that I can get your information and I'll send you one. And if there's anything you saw here that you really like and you'd like to place a Stampin' Up! Order, I would love to be your demonstrator. I have a great rewards program. You can get free product from me for a thank you for shopping with me, as well as, don't forget, it's sale-a-bration. So every $50 you order right now, you will get a free item from Stampin' Up! And then there's that starter kit special. Guys, seriously, there is no obligation and there's no pressure to do anything if you purchase that kit. It truly is the best way to get your Stampin' Up! Products. And I am a big believer in saving money. And the more products you can get for your money, why wouldn't you? And then you get to be part of the Klompen Stampers Fun, at least through July. So questions? Ask away. I'd love to share more with you. So I promise my next video I'll be stamping for you. Today was all talking, but I hope it was beneficial to you. So leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, share this video with others. I appreciate it so much when you guys do that, and I just love to hear from you. So until I stamp with you, which will be the next video, I promise, have a stamp happy day.